What's up, you guys? Chris Williams here. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm super excited about this video, even though this is the second time filming it, because I filmed it yesterday before I left the office with the intention of coming in this morning and editing it, only to find out my screen capture did not record. Phenomenal, but picking myself up, doing it again, and really excited about this. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a three-part video here showing how I pull cash buyers, how I'm skip tracing, and then I'm going to be showing myself cold calling those cash buyers as well, right? So those will be three different videos, so stay tuned with that. When I post the cold calling, I would love some feedback, and with that I'll also be doing other videos showing how we're pulling vacant properties, skip tracing them, and cold calling those as well. So those will all be a bunch of videos coming up over the next couple weeks. So thank you again for tuning in. And if you don't have Propstream, get it. Highly recommend it. You could test it out. There's a 7-day free trial in the description, affiliate warning, and then also there's a free Facebook group. We have over 2,000 members are there, over 2,000 Propstream members talking every day how we're using Propstream, how we're getting better, tips and tricks. It's just called Propstream Mastermind. You can search it. There's also going to be a link there. It's a free Facebook group, so join that as well. The reason why I'm making this video today is really, I believe, if you are a wholesaler in this market under the COVID-19 pandemic, I think it is absolutely crucial that you grow your cash buyers list. Not just with cash buyers in general, but really people who are actively buying today. In my own experience, a lot of my buyers have dropped out. They are either holding on to their money, waiting, they want to wait a few months to see what happens with the economy, see what happens with the housing market. And some of them who are still buying, they want the deepest discount of deals right now, just simply because nobody has a crystal ball to know where we're going. So really, I'm looking for those active cash buyers, preferably buy and hold people who they're not looking for a 30, 40, 50% discount, right? They're okay with the 15, 20% because they're looking at holding on to the property for the long haul. They're looking for cash flow now. They're looking to hold on to this for 5, 10, 15, 20 years to build a portfolio, and they're not so interested in that deep discount right now. So personally, in my experience with a lot of other wholesalers' experience with buyers dropping out, buyers canceling as well, I really feel like the wholesaler who has the best list, the best cash buyers list, is really going to be the one who wins, right? So you can get more creative with your offers. You might even be able to increase your offers to sellers to be able to lock up the deal and swing it over to those cash buyers, right? So I really feel like that time of maybe you only need 4 or 5 or 6 quality cash buyers on your list to be moving deals every month. I really feel like that needs to be increased. I mean, I normally send my deals out to a handful of people, but really, I personally feel like I need to be sending it out to 100 or more of active buyers in order to get those prices that I need. And personally, I feel like gone are the days where us wholesalers are moving properties that don't make sense. Over the last year or two, there has been a lot of cash buyers who are paying prices that really don't make sense, right? They're paying 90% of ARV, 95% of ARV. And a lot of us are sitting here scratching our heads like, why are they paying this price? Personally, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I feel like a lot of those buyers have moved out of the market or they're holding on to their cash. So now it's time to dig deep into those quality buyers, build relationships with them, understand what they're looking for, and move deals to them. So here in this video, I'm going to be showing you Propstream and how we're using it to pull those cash buyers. I'm going to export the list, show you the list, and then stay tuned for the other videos where I'm going to be skip tracing them and then cold calling them as well. So let's dive in. So again, I did already record this. I made this list, but what I'm going to be doing here is on my next endeavor, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling cash buyers from a certain area that I want in my city where I know there's going to be a lot of messed up properties, fixer-uppers, a lot of cash buyer activity, and then I'm going to be coupling that by also pulling vacant properties from that exact same area. So there is a question I see a lot, and that is, can you search multiple zip codes at once? And the answer to that question is absolutely yes. So see here, I have some zip codes. I just separated them by comma. So I'm going to be researching this that I've already done, but here the zip codes come up. I'm going to click it. I'm going to go over here to filter as it loads. I have my door closed, so my Wi-Fi is a little slow right now. Going to go to quick list, cash buyer, owner occupied. No, I don't. I want the absentee owned properties. because those are investors. Those are people who purchased a property but don't live in there. That is the kind of buyer that I want, preferably cash. Occupancy status, I'm not going to change that. Property characteristics, I'm just going to do residential. That is the main occupancy type, residential. And here, really, this is like the property subtype, right? So these are your single family houses, your condos, multifamily. I'm gonna leave this blank, right? I want apartment buyers, I want condo buyers, house buyers, vacant lot buyers. Those are fine. Well, I think vacant lot will show up here. So I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna mess with bedroom, bathroom, year built, anything like that. If I'm looking to wholesale, I want as broad as possible, from the cash buyer to that property itself, because I'm not looking to move into it. I'm not looking to hold it for myself. I'm gonna pick up the property and I'm gonna turn it over to another buyer for a quick profit for myself. MLS status doesn't matter, keep it on any. Ownership info, I'm gonna be looking for, here I'm gonna leave minimum, and then I'm gonna go 1 year, right? So I want the buyers who have been buying within the last year, and preferably within the last month or two. Nothing else here. I don't care about owner type. I don't care about any of these, last price, don't care. I'm not gonna mess with liens, valuation, mortgage info, none of that. Right, so here I've got not owner, whoops, I selected the wrong thing. It's cash buyers here. Not owner occupied, cash buyers, residential, up to 1 year of ownership. So close it. Bam, here are my properties. Now what I can do, if I wanted to narrow these down, I could go in and I can select individual properties like so, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna select all, and I'm gonna come over here, add to list, right? So if I was creating, you know what, I'll go ahead and create this new list, even though I created it yesterday. You can see there, I already created it, but for your sake, I will create a new list. Basically the same name. So I'm gonna save here. Bam, that list is saved. I'm gonna come over here to my properties. Okay, so here's this list here. I'm gonna use the list that I created yesterday. For some reason, there's a little bit more, right? And so I can select which properties to export, or I can just select all. And that's what I want to do. Even though I recognize some of these buyers here, I know a lot of them, I've sold them. Hey, here's Michael Zuber. If you follow the YouTube channel One Rental at a Time, that's Michael Zuber right there. I've done a few wholesales with him that I've sold him. This seller right here, or sorry, this owner right here is somebody I've sold to. Shalon, this is someone I've sold to. Actually, 1512 South 3rd Street is a property that I wholesaled back in March, and I'll show you this. What did I think I picked it up for 80, wholesaled it over to this buyer for 90. So it's gonna show up in tax records as an $80,000 purchase. Yep, right here. That's where it shows 226. Yeah, it was actually 313. Yeah, so we closed escrow literally, I think, 2 days before our shelter in place went through here in Fresno. So this was a nice little chunk of change, but right before everything slowed down and just everyone was kind of up in the air, like not really knowing what we were gonna do. Yeah, I picked it up for 80, wholesaled it for 90, so a little $10,000 fee. So here, once I have everything selected, I'm gonna hit export. It's exporting right there. Watch, I'll just show you what this looks like. I keep running into this issue where some Excel files I download will all of a sudden say corrupt. So I think I might have my firewall on or what, but I'm having to do it twice. All right, so this is what that cash buyer list looks like. This is a bank-owned property right here, so I'm not gonna do anything with that. But I will need to spend maybe about 45 minutes editing this, maybe 30 minutes, hopefully faster. right? So when I skip trace them, I'm not gonna skip trace an LLC. I'm gonna look to see who are the managing members. Right, I might edit out some of this stuff. Some of these buyers, I already have them on my list. I don't need to skip trace them, so I'm gonna take them off. Hey, but in short, this is what the list looks like. Here's their subject address, owner name or LLC name, property types, all that kind of stuff. Sale date. Some of them that have sold, you can see, you can check their MLS status here to see if they're back on, right? So these properties sold a while back, but look, it's back to pending, it's back to active, contingent, pending, right? So these are flippers who have bought the property within the last year, and now it's back on the market. Now, I don't have a strong desire to grow my list of flippers. I really want those buy and hold guys, but of course I will add some flippers on my list as well. So that's it. That's how we are pulling cash buyers. These 3 zip codes are really the focus area of mine. Now I focus in a few different counties here, but really over the next couple of weeks, I'm really gonna be narrowing down in this lower end part of town, talking with more sellers, talking with more buyers, putting some lists together, putting some properties together. Hopefully I can actually put some deals together while I'm recording so you can see that be done. Been wholesaling for 10 years now, full-time for 6 years. This is what I've been doing this for several years. So follow along, subscribe to the channel, like this video. Again, join that Propstream Mastermind Facebook group. Would love to see you there. Even if you don't want to join Propstream yet, you can join the group, just kind of ask some questions, see how we're using it. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.